Well, the first podcast video back wasn't a complete flop. So we're doing another one.
Yeah, might as well. Let's
So
keep
why
it
not?
going.
We're already here.
Yeah,
We are here.
We're already here. We've bought the beer on.
We bought the beer. Yeah.
We need to drink it before it's allotted time. Shelf life is up. So
Yeah.
we need to do that.
There's
So,
a tighter
we should do
window. There is a much tighter window on this one. We've got another beer that we are kind of trying again from the archives because we're kind of getting back into the swing of things, kind of seeing where our palate was way back when. And we found out mine has evolved a little bit.
we found out some funny
over
things.
the last 8 years. That was actually pretty funny. What was the thing? Oh, yeah, actually,
price.
We went back and listened to the previous podcast, which was our Bell's Two-Hearted Ale. The previous version, which we'd done in 2010, we talked about it being either $8.99 or $9.99, and you remarked,
that's a little bit pricey for a 6-pack.
"That's on the upper end of a 6-pack." Oh, little did we know.
Oh, yeah.
I think I spent $16 on something from Stone the other day that was a stout. So,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Not even on the upper end, and we hadn't even gotten into the sours.
That's true.
the sours.
That's true. We didn't even know it was even a hint of a whisper at that point, because maybe that's about when we were starting to meet Eric, and he was introducing us. So
possibly.
But
yeah. But anyway, so we're going back into it, and we've got another one from Bell's Brewery for this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we're AboutBeverages.com, and the beverage we are again about today is the Hopslam Ale from Bell's Brewing, and
That's this one.
there it is. That's right. And maybe it's even, I don't know if I have it centered on the beverage cam or not, but it might be.
We can try
there.
if you want to actually see the can. Well, it was kind of like there, wasn't it? It was a little off center. Let's see if we got it. We have a beverage cam now. Nope, wrong one. Wait, which is it? Hold on.
Oh.
Easy.
Oh no.
Oh, it's kind of hidden. Just hold it up. It might be hard also because of the green color.
Oh yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't look.
All right, we've chosen not to use the beverage can.
We won't show that. I'll hold it.
We'll use it. No, don't even.
don't even hold it. No, okay, gotta
just
keep it-
hide
no,
the
okay.
can.
Okay.
Hide the can. It's
Hide it.
green. We have a
that's
green screen. Hide
Horrible
the flipping
game played
can.
in parts of the country.
Yeah.
Hide the can.
Hide the can.
I don't know what that means.
Hide the can.
Hide the can.
I love it. Anyway, so it's Hopslam. It is a premium product from Bell's Brewery. It is a limited release. Always seems to be the beginning of the year. They make this double IPA, and again around $20 for the 6-pack.
Yeah, correct. $20 for the.
So that
that is a pricey.
Yeah,
six-pack
this
still.
one we tried in 2013. So after we get through tasting this one again, we'll actually go back and look at our tasting notes from that, which was a lot of fun in the previous one.
And I think I'd had it before that. Even I think we had tried it, but not actually on a podcast. So, but
oh really?
Yeah, because
You son of a...
no, I think I told you about Justin, Mick's son, when McGee Road Liquors used to actually be on McGee Road, and he was working there. He had told me about this, that he was a big fan of that. So I had bought a bottle of it, I think, and then yeah.
So you didn't share it with me.
Well, it was.
Let's see how it is.
I once again at that time, so much at the beginning of our beer journey, I didn't realize what I was, being offered, and so anyway.
You were just being stingy because of the price.
Well, it was that too. No,
I
have
knew it.
No idea. I have no idea.
So we are looking at some stats here, and while I do that, do you want to give him a little bit of information while I crack this bad boy open?
6 different hop varietals added to the brew kettle, culminating with a massive dry hop addition of Simcoe hops.
It's nice when someone can brag about their massive dry hop.
It's a massive.
Have you seen my dry hop?
It's massive.
Big.
Yes. Pacific Northwest varieties, grapefruit, stone fruit, floral notes, and then honey actually is also added as well. Okay. This is a double IPA.
This is a double.
So it's 10%.
Yeah.
They're saying shelf life of 3 months on this one, and it even has calories.
Yeah, the last one did too. The last one was like low,
I do
like
that.
it was
That's
like
cool.
200 some calories or something like
This
that.
is 294.
I think it had. I can't remember. It even had carbs. It's got carbs in there
that's
too.
Cool.
Look at that.
I like that little nutritional information.
I don't know about the available packaging here. We've got 6-pack, mini keg, and what is that?
That's a draft.
Oh,
That's the handle.
That looked like.
It was.
That looks like a PS4, like a shock controller, or it looks like something else that we can't describe on this type of.
We are not using the recommended glassware, according to them. It looks like a snifter.
Oh, what was it? Was it a snifter?
Yeah, snifter.
We could have done that. What are we using now?
We're using the Teku, the Restal Teku beer sommelier glasses or beer glasses, which are found in many finer establishments, including Hermanos. We saw it there. Can you? Yeah.
See, now the table cam is worth some value. Sorry, I jumped the gun. We were about to talk about.
No, that's okay.
No. They can't hear you now. You're probably so far away. All the information you're getting, Keith. Everything you're saying.
I'm getting out. I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. You were staying quiet. Okay.
I was removing myself.
You were the cam there. Okay. All right. I'll take it away for now, so you can feel like.
I don't like to. I don't like to be upstaging the color of the beverage by having half of my face in there.
Upstaging.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Or upstaged. I'm not sure. It's either
it's one or the other.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one it is.
It's both. I don't know.
Depends on the
anyway,
night.
so we are going to start the way we normally do with color, which we kind of, like I said, I jumped the gun. I was having fun. The camera.
It's very similar, actually, to the.
It is. Did I pour it two-hearted? Nope, didn't.
No, it's very orange. But they use Northwest varietals, so maybe that gives us some. No, that's the malt that's going to give us the color, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe it's a similar. It doesn't talk about the malt. So
similar.
It's a similar bill there.
Did you talk about the hops? Did you mention the hops?
I did. I read
okay.
I was reading
there
cool. from the site.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, yeah. So that's the color. You saw it on the camera.
Relatively clear.
Yeah, relatively clear. Unlike, that was the other thing that was kind of funny. Not to go back to that too much, but yeah, the previous beer we had in 2010, that Two Hearted, it was bottle conditioned and bottle conditioned. So it was like different. We even talked about in the podcast how there was the yeast drippings and everything else.
Right.
So that was like probably a totally different beer.
Yeah. Well, we were thinking that maybe
some of the stuff matched up.
Yeah.
But then some stuff.
Well, it was totally different, and we were thinking maybe they listened to our podcast and. Went another direction because of some of our suggestions. Who knows?
It's my fault that the Pliny the Elder was
it's
pushed aside.
It comes back to you being your fault.
Damn it.
Because it could be like a combination of pine and something.
Yeah, nothing very similar.
A little
balance.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm getting a little more sweet. Like, maybe a little bit more from the honey or something like that, but it's kind of similar.
Yeah, it's
aromatically,
it's a little more toward the fruit than the pine for me.
In the aroma, yes.
In the aroma,
yeah,
yes.
That's true. The last one had like the really heavy pine resin thing going, but this one definitely adds a little more fruit to the party.
What say you, Hussey Bridges?
Sorry, a little shot. I say honey sweet, because I definitely get that. Like that definitely really comes through, and then I get. Like a high dry, I get some bitterness at the back.
Bitter, I get the bitter, yeah.
And I definitely get some sort of definitely a little fruit coming through and a little bit of the pine again, but they're both kind of equally balanced, those two things. For me, honestly, the thing that hits me first is like the sweet, like in that lighter kind of sweet, almost like a clove honey or some sort of like a different kind of like natural honey kind of flavor, not just like I'm buying, some sort of bare.
Definitely does hit you at the front with that. And then there's the bitter at the back. I still don't know why that's $20.
This is I'm sorry, this is not worth $20 for a 6-pack.
Man, it's not bad. I don't dislike it. I just don't I guess I don't get it still. And
yeah,
so maybe someone will be kindly.
It's good. It's
kind
a little
enough to
sweet.
explain
It's
that.
like I said, yeah. It's I think I like the Two Hearted better, honestly. Take dollars out
so
of it.
It's a
double.
That's
easy.
Okay. Well, yeah. So it's a double IPA. So what would we be comparing this to?
Enjoy by.
I'd rather have an Enjoy by.
Yeah. And that's like what?
Well, that's
the equivalence of like
16.
Four.
I've seen in a 6-pack. That's usually like 16.
Okay. I was trying to think of like when it's in a bomber. It's usually like $8 for.
8 for
25
22,
ounces.
so that's 2. So you'd have to buy
4. So you have to buy
3 bombers. So that's more. But yeah, I have bought it at Total Wine for $15.99.
All right.
For a 6-pack of 12-ounce bottles.
I don't dive right for those either. Like, so yeah, I think the whole like double, triple, like some people just the automatic assumption. I think where people are talk about like, oh, it's a double, so it's going to be like that's not always there for me anymore. I think that's really like because I think people have gotten a lot better grasp of hopping and dry hopping and all the different ways you can use hops and when and for how long. I think there's been so much of a revolution in that that like the whole I have to have 10% to make this amount of flavor, or I have to, those kinds of things like just don't add up anymore. I mean, because let's point to like Pueblo Vita. Their beers, they do some pales and some IPAs that are 6.5%, 7%, and those things are as bursting with flavor as anything else.
Right.
More than this, more than whatever else. They think highly of their beers too, because they're also expensive. They're like a 4-pack for like
$16 to $20.
Yeah, so those are also in this range of expensive, but like those are like I hated for this to leave my mouth. Like so where this is fine. Like I said, it's not. I don't think it's bad, but like I said, as soon as I think, and we try not to do that. Because everyone's like one man's $10 6-pack is like, oh, that's kind of expensive. Like I said, everyone's on a different economic level.
Right.
So that's a decision you have to make for yourself.
Beer?
What do you want out of your beer? Like I said, that's why people buy other things. But yeah, it just, I think this one still is. I think they had a lot of, it's like the Jamaica Blue Mountain. It's like the coffee thing where there's this mystique, there's this whatever. Like so this initially maybe was the great IPA for so long and like maybe got this little birth and it's limited release. So then it got all this kind of, really gravitas behind it or whatever. And then now there's so many other things out there that this one's like, the old dog out there that's still kind of doing its thing, but it doesn't have that same weight. I mean, but I think because we had to get this, it was like, oh my God, they have it. We got to get one. And it was like this thing, like we've seen this on shelves for like months. So either they're just making more of it because people love it, or I think at some point, I think there's too much supply of this one now because there is like we've been at Total Wine a bunch of times, tap and bottle like other places, and it's like, hey, still Hopslam, they're not running out of it, Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
let us know if we're wrong. It'll be interesting to hear what we said about this. To watch what we said 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be. I think it's very similar because I think we at the same time we were like, at that time we were like,
it'd be funny if we listened to it. We're like, oh my God, this is worth every penny.
Yeah, no,
this is the smoothest thing I've ever had.
I know we didn't say that.
No, we probably didn't. But if you want to go back and listen to that as well, you can go to our website, AboutBeverages.com, and listen to that along with our many other podcasts that we did in previous years, and lots of other fun and silliness. But if you want to watch us live as well, you can follow us on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages, and we are live there. I'm live there every night, or at least I try to be. And we are doing these live podcasts now, trying to do these every Thursday or sometime during the week. We'll say Thursday for right now.
Yeah, we'll go with Thursday.
But we are trying to do this, like it's where we record a couple things, try a few beers, all that kind of stuff. But we are back in the swing of it, and we would love to hear your feedback. What do you think of the show? Do we need to do something else with the format? What other things should we try? I mean, we've been trying things. If you follow us on Twitter, you can find all that stuff. But what have we missed out on? We haven't podcasted. Well, what are the things that we should really analyze?
It seems like we, if you look at our stream there and our threads, a lot of it is about beer, but we are about beverages. We do a lot of other things, and we will get, there will be a bottle of wine here, I'm sure, sometime.
Yeah,
soon.
actually, I think pretty soon we need to do
scotch, or there'll be maybe a nice coffee. A cup of coffee, maybe some tea. I mean, we do we've made smoothies before. We've made.
The smoothie podcast was fun.
That was fun. We've done our best podcast.
One of our most watched YouTube videos is water.
Is on Pellegrino, right?
Was it sparkling water?
Gerolsteiner Steiner and Trader Joe's sparkling water. So
and most hotly debated too.
Very, very hotly.
Dear God, it's water. It's water, people.
We should probably revisit that one too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's too funny. But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.